Have you ever wondered what it's like for an Unreal player to go against a bronze, silver or gold lobby? Well, in this video you're gonna find out just how much of a gap it is for an Unreal player to go against a bronze, silver and gold player. So for bronze players it was actually fairly simple. There wasn't really much competition because most players in bronze are pretty much starting off in the game. They might be noobs or they might be bots, so who knows, but in reality it was quite a really huge difference in skill gap, but that's obviously going to be the case. How much of a skill gap was it though? For one of the matches that I did not get to record, but hey, it gets close in this video, there was a difference of 20 seconds between me finishing the match and the second player finishing the match. So there is a full lobby of players obviously here, but as you can see, the second player gets around 7 to 15 seconds of a difference between finishing, and that is just crazy to think about. For the silver players, there was quite a big difference because bronze players were obviously just the noobs. Silver are going to be players who kind of have the very basic understanding of how the whole rocket racing goes. This is season 0 at the end of the day, so some people are going to catch on to it pretty quickly and they're going to start off fairly fine. You don't need to rocket drift that much, you don't really need to turbo as crazy, and you don't have to get corners so sharply. You kind of have to like smooth sail it, and it isn't really the most difficult league to be in, so it kind of was a big gap still against an Unreal player. It was sort of like 10 seconds still. It's pretty interesting to see that like the gap between bronze and silver is actually kind of tiny. It's not that much of a difference really. So finally, for the gold players, The gold players were actually quite interesting. It wasn't like they could really catch up that easily or anything like that. They were kind of still fairly easy in the sense. Gold players do have a good bit of skill compared to bronze and silvers, but they do know at least how to do the more, not really advanced, but like slightly above the basics for the games like rocket drifting, boosting and such. But a lot of players still didn't know how to build up their turbos. They didn't know how to fully use their turbos in the right areas. Some people I saw were using it in like the end of the match. They weren't even using it at all in some cases. So kind of like gold is a sort of noob level still to be at in Rocket Racing for this season. In the next video there will be Platinum, Diamond, Elite and Champion players if you want to see that video. So if you actually do want to see that video, make sure that you like and you comment down below that you really want to see that video. That will give me the go ahead to post the next video. I'm pretty sure you want to see how much more interesting it gets, because Platinum, Diamond and Elite were very interesting actually. You won't see a massive difference, but I know that some of you guys are probably stuck in Diamond, Elite, maybe Platinum even, so it would be good to see what you need to do in the videos. Hopefully you learned a few things here and there. Maybe you saw a shortcut to that I might have used. I actually just destroyed the car as well, and I had still an extra 5 seconds to like finish the race. There wasn't really much catching up for the second and third players. They were kind of like huge differences. So for the next video we will definitely see Platinum, Diamond and Elite. For Diamond I can say it was very interestingly close at times. Make sure you give all the likes, the comments, subscribe if you haven't subscribed if you want to see more of this stuff.